Consistency. Showing up and doing what you said you were going to do, even if you don't want to, is a tricky thing, right? Let's talk a little bit about that today. And if you like this video, like it, right? Like literally, like click the button, make a comment that helps me, share it, all those things. So I made a promise to myself that I was going to show up 21 days in a row and make a video for social media about anything I wanted to do. I'm trying to promote my business and get out there and talk to people about what I do. What I do is I'm a psychospiritual pastoral counselor. So what is that? It's kind of like a combination of a therapist and a spiritual advisor. I was trained in the Helix program, and I've done a lot of work outside of that to get myself calm, to learn about different modalities of healing. And one of the things is about constancy, right? Constancy is showing up kind of the same person you always are. It's about and being consistent, right? Like, so I want to show up consistently. I want to show up every day for 21 days and do these videos, right? I'm doing that for myself, doing that for you. I'm doing that for my business, right? And what do I want to get out of it? I want to show people about what kind of work I do, what kind of person I am, teach everybody about, kind of like the modalities that I hold and how I've been able to navigate this life, sometimes more successfully than others. But I feel like I'm changing things in my life so that I'm really living more authentically and more consistently with who I really want to be. Right. And one of the most amazing things was this morning, right? It's Monday. And when I worked at 9 to 5 jobs, like Monday was often really depressing. I didn't really work 9 to 5 jobs, but the theory, like 9 to 5 jobs, like a regular thing, working for somebody else, a company. And oftentimes I was doing something I really didn't want to be doing or working with people that were, very difficult for me to work with. Not everybody I worked with was difficult to work with, but yeah, personality conflicts and different motivations. And, sometimes that leads to, conflicts. And I wasn't living my truth. I wasn't really like kind of embodying the life that I wanted to live. And now that I am, I'm much happier. And Mondays are different for me. Like I don't have the scary Mondays anymore. Like this morning, because I didn't have any meetings and I just needed to do things on my own schedule because I'm an entrepreneur. What did I do? I made art. I did some drumming. I did some organization and I had some meetings in the afternoon. And it was really great to kind of work on my own pace and do the things that I needed to do that would nurture my soul and my spirit first. So instead of writing being secondary, third, tertiary, something I squeezed in late at night or didn't even get to on the weekend if I was lucky, I made that the first thing I did this week. I made some art and it really felt great. I didn't have to do it for a long time. I didn't have to finish anything. I just needed to work on something. And what a joy that was, and what an energy that brought to my life and to my the rest of my day, because it was sort of like this thing that was from me, the thing that nurtures my soul, the thing that makes me feel like really alive, making art. And to make that the first priority was really, really a beautiful thing for me to do for myself, right? So I guess that's the question for today, right? Like, what can you do for yourself that really nurtures your soul and like makes everything easier? Like the first thing tomorrow, really make it a priority, right? And if you have a lifestyle that doesn't really support that, how do you make the changes in your life so that it does? or or how do you reframe things in your life so that you can make that a priority? How do you communicate to your loved ones? How do you put yourself first? If you need any help with that, if you need to even like help like bounce ideas off of somebody, reach out to me. I'd be love to support you in this. Um, our lives are short. We don't know how long they are. We're only on this crazy planet for, how many rotations? We don't even know. And if you're spending that whole time like doing things you don't want to do or serving things that aren't doing things that aren't serving you, how do you serve your higher nature and how do you serve your purpose? Um, you show up for yourself and everything else flows from there. So that's my spiel today. This is part of me showing up for myself and for the work that I do. And I hope you enjoy it and come back tomorrow. There'll be more. Thanks.